Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who never left the flock astray. Salutations to you, Akim, who go out there out the four corners of the earth and preach His truth in all sincerity, risking your lives to do so, and making your bodies a living sacrifice for Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Salutations to you, brothers, man. Just another day in Babylon, another weekend, and just meditating on some of the spiritual things that went on this week. It's beautiful to see that an article called Russia, Gog and Magog. that truth, man, is being pushed throughout the four corners of the earth, man. And people already, these devils already knew the truth, but they've been hiding it for a long time. And now that we know the truth, some news feeds is like, hey, man, forget about it, man. Let's just put it out there because it's what's happening. Prophecy is being fulfilled. And it's a beautiful thing to see. You see, the U.S. Was 10 minutes away from attacking Iran. They got them cold feet, man. The birthing pains went away. And something I constantly always bring out is the pangs, man, and how everything keeps getting intensified, and all these contractions are happening as far as war goes, and then it cools off. But eventually, it's gonna get too hot to cool off, and that's gonna be the day, man. That's gonna be the day Armageddon gets started. Mountain of Troops, Armageddon. In the valley of Jehoshaphat. Yahweh Shabbat is the valley of His judgment. It's coming. He's coming to rain havoc on these devils and these other nations. It's gonna be a beautiful day. A beautiful thing to see. But that was a heavy spiritual thing I seen this week. Also, like in my last video, I was talking about a testimony of seeing a chariot. We watched a little thing on Bob Lazar, the whistleblower from Area 51, and that was pretty good little documentary. Something I definitely watch again. But it has some interesting information in there. They claim that they have 9 crafts or whatever, and they learn how to, they're seeing how it works and how it's way different from any technology that they have, and who knows what truth there is in that. Esau's a liar and a deceiver, so you never know. But needless to say, when you see a chariot, there's a feeling that goes with it. And for the nation of Israel and those of us that go out and do the work, man, it's a feeling of comfort, a feeling of comfort knowing that, if we do this work sincerely and are chosen and elected, that, we're going to earn that crown and that penny and be joint rulers in the kingdom with Yahweh Shai. I was at Chick-fil-A getting some breakfast. Every once in a while, brothers get weak. We got to stop by and check out Chick-fil-A. But, I was just kind of looking at their history, and they had a picture signed. And, they're so-called, Christians or whatever. A bunch of fake vanity going on. Salakia. But, they had 2 scriptures written up, and one of them was Matthew 6:33, seek the Lord with, all your, seek the Lord first. And, or seek the kingdom of Yahweh first. And, Deuteronomy, I think it was 6 and 5, right? And, basically it was, both of them were kind of going into, love the Most High and put Him before everything else. And the other one was, seek the kingdom, man, and do what's right, be righteous, choose righteousness. And it's funny how these devils, man, don't even know how to read these scriptures, because you read up a few verses in the Deuteronomy and it says, "Hear ye, O Israel," right? But they'll skip that and go to the one that sounds good, the one their pastor gives them, rather than reading the whole chapter and seeing what it's about. They'll just take whatever their pastor said for face value and run with it. That's Esau, because he don't truly believe, man. He's not seeking this thing. He's not seeking it 10 times more that he's been taken away from him, right? Because it was never his to begin with. Well, I can't say that it was his in the beginning, but he sold that. He sold that, and then the Most High told him it wasn't his. So Esau's the devil, man. He'll use our scriptures and think he's doing something, and think because he's getting all this increase, because he's seeking the kingdom and the increase will come. So he thinks that's why he's getting all these blessings, but that's not the case. That's not what this is. You're getting your consolation right now. This is your kingdom, and it's not because you're seeking the kingdom. This is your kingdom. So, you don't understand that you're already in your kingdom, right? There's an old saying. One of the brothers in our the elder Uriah, Zaquan Uriah, always brings this up. The white man's heaven is a black man's hell, and vice versa. Black man's heaven is a white man's hell. So when the true kingdom of heaven is established, it's going to be the white man's hell, because the so-called white man is Esau, Edom, and Edom is prescribed 1,000 years of slavery, and then to be burned in a pit, eradicated off of the face of the planet. Those are the days that we seek for, and those are the days that we hope for. It's surely approaching, and things are heating up, man. Brothers is getting excited, digging into the word and trying to find new things, and it's beautiful that not new things, so like new revelations, what I'm saying, and new prophecies being fulfilled, and just really digging deep, man, and making sure that you are examining yourself, to get into this, to get into the kingdom of heaven, man. That's how serious it is. And if you're not taking it that seriously, then you're not tuned into what's going on right now. And one thing that I myself need to work on, man, is spending more time with the Akim, being around that spirit, where 2 or 3 are together, there Yahweh Shai is also in the midst of them, right? And that's something that I myself am gonna put some effort into. There's things you gotta realize about yourself and examine and know your weaknesses. All right, here's where I'm weak and here's where I'm strong. And if you're weak in an area, you gotta fix it. Work on it. For me, it's just cleaning myself up and always just constantly am I in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai? Even when I'm with my family, even when I'm at work, even when I'm doing whatever at the gym, what kind of spirit am I in right now? Am I seeking the kingdom? Hey, but with that, this was just a spiritual ride, just kind of reflecting on the week. And the most interesting part was looking up those scriptures that the Edomites had written down from Chick-fil-A, the little owners of Chick-fil-A. And, seeing how they misinterpret them scriptures, man. They misinterpret this truth, and they apply it to themselves, and that's why they got to go through this hell. They put this onto themselves, and now they got to take the curses. And you can see it starting to happen to them. These police, they had all this power to fuck up Jake. Now they catching typhus, nasty ass damn devils catching typhus. Their little emails and social media racist posts that they be putting up is getting called out. They're getting laid off over their racism. They used to be able to freely, just be assholes and be racist, but now this PC thing is going tough. So, you know, they getting called out. You know what I'm saying? America's skirts being lifted up by all these other countries. This is a glorious time we living in, man. All we got to do is hold on and keep pushing this truth, man. Keep agitating this devil till he makes his move. And as soon as he makes his move, Yahweh Shai is coming back. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I want to say shalom.